same page that we were working on, number 6. Number 6. Okay? Número 6. Número 6. Okay? Number 6 on our page that was for the homework. Yes? The homework 1 to 5, we'll look at number 6. We'll look at number 6. Okay? We'll look at number 6. Okay, and that reads what? Their nephew is very nice, and he's Canadian. Their nephew is very nice, and he's Canadian. We all have that, yes? We're all on the same page, yes?
I have it. Can I say this one?
Okay, hang on just a second, okay? So we start out with, their. Their is a possessive adjective.
Sue.
Okay, so it's Sue, okay? So the possessive adjectives are what? Me,
Sue.
to, Sue, yes? Eye-hand coordination here, yes, we can do this, all right? Bien, Sue. And then we have the plural, which is what? Sí. Nuestro, so far, and we also have a Sue over here, okay? So these are the same. These are the same, okay? This is a combination of what? His, and what? Her, and what? Your, yes? And this is what? Their, or your, plural, plural. If I said this is your class, okay, as su clase, well, it's the same word. Doesn't matter which side you use, okay? All right? The point is, this is his, her, your, their. So really, we can say there's one word, it's su, and it stands for his, her, your, and their. Whether it's your singular, your plural, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, because all of these, okay, are based on the noun that it modifies. Okay, it's all based on the noun that it modifies. In this case, in number 6, their nephew, okay, is going to be what? Su
Sobrino.
sobrino, sí. Su sobrino, okay, their nephew, su sobrino. All right, so we'll put over here, okay, su, okay, sobrino. If it were their nephews, because nephews then would be plural, we've got to do what? We've got to change the su to sus. We've got to change the su to sus. Because the noun is going to be the focal point of our sentence. The noun is going to be the focal point of our sentence. Okay? Sobrinos, sus. If it's singular, sobrino. So let's stay with the singular for now. All right? That's the focal point of our sentence. Su sobrino. All right? Is. What's is? S, exactly. S, singular. If it were plural, sus sobrinos, this would be son. Everything matches in Spanish. Okay? This is the singular, okay? Singular, S. Now we have adjectives. All the adjectives, descriptive adjectives, come after the noun. So this guy is very nice. And very nice in Spanish is what? Okay? We would say muy, right? Muy sin what? Patico, because it's an O. Because this is a sobrino. It matches, yes? It matches. Muy simpático. And what else do you have here? And he's Canadian. And again, S, what? S, what? Ga, what? I'm messing up here terrible. This is awful. Canadiense. And you've got to look at all those because not all of them end in an E. Some of them end in an O. Like if he were Italian, this would be what?
Italiano.
Not Italiano. Okay, he's Italian. No, Italiano. Okay, if he were from Argentina, it would be what? Argentino. If he were from Cuba, it would be what? Cubano. If he were from Puerto Rico, he would be what? Puerto Riqueño. When you notice the Puerto and the Rico come together for a Puerto Riqueño for the masculine. Okay, let's start with Luke.
In a sense, it says that he's Canadian.
He's, yes.
In the Spanish translation, do you not include he's after that, or?
Okay, which word here indicates he's?
S.
S, exactly. S. In that word is he, is, which is he's.
Okay.
See,
Got
that's
it.
the part
Okay.
where we-
All right, Charlene, go.
That's where I was getting confused with, because I would add a L to there, thinking I'm supposed to put that.
Well, you could also say, su sobrino es muy simpático y, you can also put in the L. Sure, there's nothing wrong with
So
that.
okay, because that's what I'm wondering.
Yes, sure. But since we know we're talking about this guy, and this guy is already an L, he, okay, because he and the nephew are the same in that sense, right? Okay, he's tall, my nephew's tall, your nephew's tall, he's tall, okay? L is taking the place of sobrino, but we've already written sobrino once. We don't need to say su sobrino, okay? No, we say L, and he's. L is fine, not an issue. We can put that in there. All right? We can put that in there, okay? Just like we had nuestro before. Remember the nuestro? Our something, and he, and, or there. No, it was Alberto was talking about ellos. Yes, ellos son. Okay, so, muy simpático. Don't forget the accent on simpático, yes? Some of those adjectives have accents. Okay, very few. Muy simpático, and it's simpático because it's sobrino, yes? Now, canadiense, as we pointed out, is canadiense with an E on the end, yes? That's like inteligente. There is no gender there. Okay? All right? Bien. Comprenden, yes? Okay, so we've identified the there, okay? But it's there over here, yes? There. Su sobrino, okay? Sobrino. If the girl, if the sobrino, if the nephew was a niece, see, we got two words in English, niece and nephew, all right? But in Spanish, it's just one word and you change the O to a what? For the feminine, yes? All right? If it's his, or in this case, their nieces, that would be what? Sobrinas, yes? Sus, yes. Then we would have to make it plural. Sus sobrinas. Because the noun is going to determine what this is going to be. If this is singular, okay? Singular, it matches. Okay? If this is plural, this has got to be plural. Same thing with the me, okay? If it's my nephew, it's going to be what? Me, sobrino. But if it's plural, sobrinos, it's going to be mis. We do the same thing with the two, which becomes tus, okay? Your nephews, sobrinos. Tus sobrinos, your nephews, okay? Your nieces, sobrinas. But that doesn't change because there's no gender here. Mis, tus, sus, yes? There's no gender here. But up here, what do we have? If it were our nephew is really smart. Our nephew is really smart. It's nuestro, what? So, no, okay? But if Rosalie and her sister, you have a sister? Yes, if Rosalie and her sister is saying, our nephew is really smart, okay? It's going to be what? Nuestra. See? No, I'm sorry, it is not, okay? It's going to be still nuestro, because sobrino, okay, is going to be singular. This is going to determine what this our is. Nuestro, yes?
Senor Richie, if you were saying, like sobrinos, many sobrinos,
Yes.
did you see los sobrinos son muy inteligentes? Or
Okay, if you said the, okay, you said the, right? The nephews are smart,
yeah.
okay? Then you would say los, sure, los. But we're saying there. So you're going to say sus sobrinos. Okay, yes.
So the adjectives are much like the other words that we were studying, where if there's a lot of them and they're female and male mixed, we use the male form.
Yes,
If it was a bunch of nephews and nieces, we would just say
Yes.
sobrino.
yes, the male would take the preference there. I have a lot of cousins. Well, there's 5 girls and 2 guys. It's still Primos. Still primos. Good question, Heather. Yes. All right. So, possessive adjectives. All right. They match. Everything in Spanish matches. Okay. Su sobrino. Es. That's a verb, but that's singular. Es. It is. He is. He is. She is. Okay. She is. Okay. Muy simpático. It matches. Sobrino. Okay. Canadiense. It matches. But if he's Italian, okay. No, Italiano, okay? Italiano, all right? Masculine, it's gonna match, okay? But if it's your niece, su sobrina es muy simpática, what? Y es canadiense, all right? Is there a feminine canadiense?
No.
No, okay? There's a plural, but there's no feminine, yes? But if he were Italian, if she were Italian, it would be what? Italiana. Okay, so it all matches, it all fits together. It all fits together. Heather?
Sorry, I don't mean to keep asking so
No,
much.
no, no, please. What did I say about Charlene's questions before?
I just don't want to keep interrupting, but
You're not interrupting, okay? This is the laboratory, we're trying to get this thing straight, yes?
if there were a lot, say there were more than one subject, like sobrinos,
Yes?
and we're saying they're Canadian, do we pluralize the Canadian one too?
Okay,
We say
all right.
Canadians?
If we want to say, okay, your nieces, let's make this plural. Sus, what? Sobrinas, sus sobrinas, now we have to change the S to what? Son, okay, son, muy simpáticas, y son, okay, son canadienses.
Okay.
Canadienses, we gotta make it plural. Or, in this case, sobrinas son italianas.
Okay.
Italianas. Everything matches. It all goes together. Or, grammatically, the adjective, this is an adjective of nationality, this is a general descriptive adjective, modifies the noun. Modifies the noun. It matches the noun, that's all. Okay, if you're going to sleep, okay, if you find your eyelids, they're closing, stand up, take a breath. Yes, take a breath. Is it time? Yes, it is. 10-minute break.